What would your life look like if fear didn't hold you back? In a life full of challenges and uncertainties, building courage is essential. Let's see 3 ways how to overcome that. 1. Face your fears head-on. Musashi faced countless dangerous and uncertain situations, yet he was able to remain composed and act effectively. His approach wasn't about eliminating fear, but about using it as a signal to step forward rather than back. This idea is incredibly relevant in modern life, where many people avoid or postpone actions that feel intimidating, whether at work, in relationships, or in personal pursuits. Incorporating Musashi's approach into your own life can begin with addressing small, everyday fears that you tend to sidestep by consistently engaging in actions that stretch your comfort zone. You strengthen your courage and resilience over time. For example, if public speaking makes you anxious, challenge yourself to speak up in small, group settings or participate more actively in meetings. If you've been hesitant to start a creative project, begin with a few hours of commitment each week. Practical approach is to pick one small discomfort to address each day. It might be saying no to something you typically agree to out of guilt, or it could be as simple as expressing your opinion in a group discussion. Remember, the goal isn't to face every fear at once, but to gradually shift your response from avoidance to action. A fear journal can also serve as both a record of your actions and a tool for reflection. Each time you face a small fear, note down the situation and action taken, how you felt before, during, and after the experience, any insights or personal growth observed. Over time, reviewing your fear journal allows you to see patterns in your growth, helping you realize that facing fears makes them easier to handle. It also provides a tangible reminder of your courage and can be a source of motivation for tackling larger fears down the line. Once you feel more comfortable with smaller fears, gradually take on larger ones. For instance, if you've been avoiding a difficult conversation with a friend or partner, try initiating it after building up your courage through smaller challenges. Or, if you're intimidated by a major project at work, start by breaking it into manageable parts and tackle each part one step at a time. By embracing this approach, you'll build a natural resilience and a pattern of courage that can be applied to all areas of life. Instead of shrinking from fear, you'll become accustomed to using it as a motivator to act, as Musashi did in his own life. 2. Focus on internal validation over external approval. Miyamoto Musashi's life and philosophy centered around mastery for its own sake. He believed that true courage and personal growth came not from the approval of others, but from one's inner drive to improve. Musashi understood that chasing external validation was a distraction from genuine self-development. His path to mastery was about reaching his personal best, a standard that was unaffected by what others thought or expected. This mindset is crucial today, as fear of judgment often keeps people from making bold, courageous choices that align with their true selves. In a world where social approval often dictates decisions, shifting your focus toward internal validation can liberate you. Start by setting benchmarks for success that reflect your personal values and ambitions rather than societal measures of achievement. For example, if you're working on a project, let your goal be about learning and improving rather than receiving praise or recognition. If you're pursuing a fitness goal, focus on how it makes you feel rather than on meeting an arbitrary standard. When fear of judgment or failure arises, remember that your journey is defined by your standards. By redirecting your focus to what's meaningful to you, you create space for authentic growth and resilience. This practice allows you to face challenges with a calm, grounded sense of purpose, rather than being swayed by the opinions or expectations of others. One useful tip is to write a personal mission statement. Creating a personal mission statement can serve as a powerful anchor for your values and long-term vision. Reflect on what truly matters to you and what principles you want to live by. For example, what personal values do you prioritize, like honesty, growth, or courage? What do you want to achieve, and why does it matter to you? How would you define success in a way that is independent of external judgment? When you've crafted this mission statement, keep it somewhere you can easily refer to. When moments of doubt or fear of judgment arise, reading this statement will help center you. It serves as a reminder that your worth and success are defined by your values, not by the opinions or approval of others. With time, apply your mission statement to new areas of your life. For example, if you're nervous about public speaking, remind yourself that your goal is to communicate effectively and authentically, not to impress others. Or if you're making a career decision, choose based on alignment with your mission rather than external perceptions of success. Gradually, this shift in focus will make courage your default. Like Musashi, you'll learn to trust yourself deeply, unbound by the weight of others' expectations. This approach fosters a sense of freedom and self-assurance that allows you to keep moving forward regardless of external validation. By focusing on internal validation, you cultivate resilience and the courage to live authentically. 3. Build a resilient mindset. He approached each challenge as an opportunity to test his resilience and refine his skills, creating a foundation for his enduring strength. Musashi's approach is deeply relevant today. By embracing adversity, we cultivate a courageous mindset, one that finds value in every experience and remains steadfast in the face of hardship. This way, resilience becomes a skill that strengthens with each trial, ultimately transforming challenges into stepping stones. Building a resilient mindset requires a conscious shift from avoiding discomfort to seeking growth. Instead of seeing obstacles or setbacks as negative events, try to view them as integral parts of your journey. For instance, if you experience a professional setback like not landing a promotion, take time to identify what went wrong and what skills or knowledge you can develop to increase your chances next time. This shift in perspective reframes failure as constructive feedback rather than a personal defeat. Each challenge faced and each fear overcome becomes a testament to your resilience, enhancing your self-confidence and helping to build courage for future obstacles. This approach can be applied to both personal and professional aspects of life. In relationships, setbacks or conflicts are often opportunities to learn more about yourself and others. In your career, challenging projects or tight deadlines can test your adaptability and reveal areas for growth. By viewing each experience as a lesson rather than a threat, you build a mindset that values resilience over comfort, allowing you to handle difficulties with grace and composure. After facing a difficult situation, take a few moments to reflect on the experience and what it taught you. Ask yourself, what did I learn from this experience? How did I respond, and what would I do differently next time? What strengths did I discover in myself? By focusing on the lessons rather than the discomfort, you reinforce the positive outcomes of the experience, which helps you view future challenges with a similar growth mindset. Write down these reflections if possible. Journaling about the challenges you've overcome and the lessons you've learned can offer a helpful reminder of your resilience over time. Building resilience is a gradual process, and like Musashi, treating each challenge as a lesson is key. If you're working on a long-term project that faces constant setbacks, Practice gratitude for each hurdle that helps you improve. Similarly, if personal relationships are tested, seek the lesson in each difficulty, whether it's about improving communication, setting boundaries, or understanding others' perspectives. By consistently reframing challenges as opportunities for growth, you create a mindset that not only survives adversity, but thrives within it. This practice strengthens your inner resolve, making you more adaptable and confident in handling future uncertainties. Like Musashi, you'll find that resilience isn't just about enduring hardship, but about emerging stronger with each experience. This mindset enables you to approach life's trials with courage, embracing both the struggles and triumphs on your journey. Miyamoto Musashi's approach to courage teaches us that bravery is not about the absence of fear, but about the courage to step forward in its presence. His philosophy, born from his own trials and honed in the face of life's battles, offers timeless guidance for those seeking a life marked by resilience, authenticity, and strength. Musashi reminds us that living boldly isn't about grand gestures, but about embracing daily challenges with consistency, purpose, and the resolve to grow from each experience. To integrate Musashi's lessons, start with small acts of discipline and embrace discomfort as a catalyst for growth. Make each step an intentional move forward, from facing minor fears to taking on larger challenges. This practice of consistently meeting obstacles, however modest, builds a foundation of courage over time. Musashi's teachings remind us that true mastery is cultivated gradually through the steady practice of self-discipline and mindfulness. When you commit to purposeful action and let go of external validation, you begin to forge your own path. Embracing discomfort becomes a strategy for transformation, a way to build resilience and push beyond the limitations of hesitation or self-doubt. With each step forward, you're not only overcoming cowardice, but building a life defined by strength, intentionality, and an unyielding commitment to personal growth. In this journey, Musashi's spirit becomes a guiding light, a reminder that courage is not a singular act, but a way of living. Begin today in whatever small way you can, with the samurai spirit at your side. Remember that every step, however humble, is a part of your path to self-discovery and inner strength. Through this daily practice, you not only overcome fear, but transform it, creating a life that reflects your deepest values and truest self.